What's going on, everybody? David here from Blückers Videos and Toys, and today I want to share with y'all some pickups from my local Game Exchange in my area, the two that are in my area, I should say. So I only got 3 items from the one here in town, but the one that's a little bit further away, they do have a sale at that location for the most part. Sometimes they don't, but for the most part, they have like the sale where you could buy 2 comics and get one free. Well, with that, I when I went, I was kind of short on time, so I didn't really get a chance to find a sixth one. So I got 5 books, so one of them were free, which is fine. But I bought a DVD set from that location too as well. So very happy about that because I want to start collecting those as well. So we'll get to all that here in a second. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the ones that I picked up here in town. And so the first one is issue number 1 of Crimson. And this is, of course, Image. And I've always been interested in getting to this book. I heard it's pretty good. I even know that they have figures that were made based on this book. So I do want to collect those as well. So I think I did see one at one time in my local movie trading company, but it's just sitting there for months, and I just never picked it up. And then when I decided to pick it up, of course, it's gone. But yeah, so this is issue number 1 of Crimson. And then this is I've never heard of this one. This is my first time seeing it. And this is also from Image. This is issue number 0. And it says it's a 16-page preview. And it's based on a team called The Others. I know nothing about this team. I've never heard of this team. And if I have, I don't remember. Wasn't anything that was caught my attention at the time. But it does look cool. I do love the cover of this. What I don't love is this. So apparently this is somebody's store at one point. I don't know if they're still around, but World's Finest Hobbies. So what they would do, they would take, and there's a lot of comic book stores do this, and I don't mind it. It's as long as it just doesn't make it look ugly. But they would take a stamp and they would stamp right there so that they know that that's where it came from. So I don't know World's Finest Hobbies. I don't know if that store is still around or not. But yeah, I don't like that. But I didn't have this in the collection, and this is brand new to me. So it's not going anywhere in my collection. So this will be staying in the collection forever. So it is what it is. But I have seen several books at that particular location, the one in my town, that they have a lot of comics that they have that has this stamp on it that I've seen that I passed on because it's an eyesore. But for this one, because I made it an exception, because I wanted this book and I didn't know if I were ever going to come across it again. And so, yeah, so this is brand new to the collection. Never heard of it, so looking forward to diving into it. So if you've heard of this book or read this book, let me know how it is, what you think of it. All right, and so then, of course, I can't leave that shop without buying a Wizard magazine if they have ones that I don't have. But yeah, they still got a ton of Wizards there, and so I like to add one to every pickup I get. So this is the 5th anniversary bash of Wizard, and it's got the Hulk cover on it, and this is from August 1996. So this is celebrating 5 years in the business at that time. So very sweet cover, love the cover, and so happy to have it in the collection. Like I said, I'm trying to go for a full run of that from the very beginning till at least 99, maybe 98. I don't know about 99, probably. If I do get to 99 on forward, then that'd be awesome. But my main focus is from like 92 to 98. So if I do see some 99s, I'll pick them up here and there. But my main focus is Wizard issues number 1 through 98. So a buddy of mine asked me to do a Wizard collection video, so I will get onto that here soon. I just need to get a couple things together before I do that. All right, so from the other location that's not here in town, these are the books that I picked up. So, so this is Volume 1, Issue 1 of Weapon Zero. So this is T1 October, Weapon Zero. So this is a pretty sweet cover, you know, even though it's just a 4th issue, but I believe that this is probably from a series. So really like that. And this is also issue number 1 of Witchblade in the Darkness. So they did a team up back in the day. Very raunchy from what I looked at it, you know, skimmed through it, you know, just kind of get an idea what it's about. Yeah, it's very raunchy. Oh, and then this is part 2 of 4, so I do need to get the other stuff, the other issues. I'm sorry, Witchblade Darkness, part 2 of 4. So there's other books that that tie into the story. And let's see. This is a first time for me. I've never heard of this one. But like I said, I enjoy picking up obscure comics. So that's what I'll be doing, you know, is picking up obscure comics that I've never heard of just to add to the collection. Just like random shit, you know. I like that kind of stuff, you know. It makes my collection different, you know. So this is issue number 1 of Video Jack. I know nothing about this, but it's from Epic Comics. And so a very nice looking cover. The cover would caught my eye. So when I saw all the videos and stuff, it kind of reminds me of that what's his Mech's Headroom a little bit. But very cool. And then I think I saw this there, but I didn't get it at the time, but it was still there, so I'm very happy. So this is from Malibu Comics. It's all new issue number 1 of Rune. So Rampage of Blood. So the Rune Ultraverse. So very cool. New obscure title to my collection. And here's another one. Never heard of this guy. Yeah, this is issue number 1 from DC Comics. So that's one thing I like. DC is another one. They have a lot of weird characters that they just put out there in the 90s. You know, that I saw, but I didn't see this one. But I like, you know, stuff like this. You know, it's different. No one has ever heard of it. No one bothers to read them. So it says, he doesn't need a weapon. Gunfire. He is a weapon. So that's pretty cool. So I really do like that a lot. So that's another thing. That's what caught my eye was the cover. When I saw Gunfire issue number 1, that's what I saw. But I didn't see it was DC Comics. So that's no surprise there, because I do got a lot of obscure titles that I've never heard of. Some people have, but I haven't. All right, so that's the comic book pickups. So the other thing that I picked up there is, and it was in great condition. So I was real happy. It was a nice set. Even my wife said it was a nice set when she saw me bring it out, and was looking through the disc set and stuff, and thought it was a real cool box set. And it was only $8. So, and this is season 1 of Star Trek: The Next Generation. So this is a very nice box set. So I do like how the presentation is. And so I'm going to start, I think there's 7 seasons. So I am going to start collecting these because, you know, I am a huge Star Trek fan. And so I do like how everything is presented in here. I looked at the disc, super clean. And a lot of times, when you buy DVDs from Game Exchange, they're not always in the best condition, because I've had my share. So, there's only like 4 episodes per disc. So, of course, here's the special features for this. And so here's the little insert. So it's a really nice set. I love sets like this. These are some of my favorite pickups that I love and enjoy picking up. So yeah, so that is my pickups from Game Exchange. And so I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did recording it. And let me know in the comments below what you think of these pickups. If you heard of any of these books that I picked up, let me know. And don't forget, words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you'll always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.